We are very excited today to share this amazing new product, FeelRite. Our research and development team has spent the last several years researching, formulating, and understanding this life-changing product. The motivation for developing this product stemmed from a well-known fact in the nutraceutical industry. Cannabidiol, or CBD, was quickly gaining popularity, and products containing CBD were flying off the shelves. We were well aware of many of the claims accompanying these popular CBD products. However, we were also aware of the strict regulations many food and supplement regulatory associations had concerning the use of CBD in nutraceutical products. We wanted to take advantage of many of the benefits that could come from including CBD in our products, but we also wanted to maintain our integrity to our customers and to the various associations that help regulate and ensure supplements are safe and beneficial for the general public. We eventually had an idea that would help us offer great products to our customers that were safe and within the proper supplement guidelines. Instead of using CBD in our products, we researched CBD extensively, how it worked, and why it appeared to have certain benefits. Little by little, a new target for us began to emerge. It wasn't necessary to use CBD in our products. Instead, we needed to find ingredients that acted in a similar way to CBD. We needed to find ingredients that targeted the endocannabinoid system. This was the beginning of FeelRite, a scientifically formulated product to help you feel right without using CBD, while still maintaining many of the benefits CBD products have. Through our research, we also discovered other little-known ingredients found in different parts of the world that were intensely studied due to their potent effects on the endocannabinoid system. From Brazil to China, we literally crossed the entire planet looking for the perfect ingredients. Some of our star ingredients are copaiba essential oil, Sichuan pepper oil, a cruciferous blend, palmitoyl ethanolamide, and electric daisy. The endocannabinoid system, abbreviated ECS, is quite complex, and scientists are still trying to fully understand its many functions. The endocannabinoid system has specific receptors found on many different cells throughout the body that receive specific compounds known as endocannabinoids. Endocannabinoids are produced by your body and are then received by these receptors found on the outside of certain cells in your body. When the cell's receptors accept the endocannabinoids, your body receives a signal to begin working towards a certain goal, maybe to relieve stress in a certain part of your body or to signal your brain to focus. Once the response is understood by the body, specific enzymes enter the place where the endocannabinoid has bound to the receptor and break down the endocannabinoids, so the endocannabinoids stop signaling the body to respond in a particular way. Researchers have determined that a major function of the endocannabinoid system is to help many body systems maintain balance or homeostasis. For that reason, the endocannabinoid system plays an important role in sleep, mood, appetite, and memory. The exciting thing about all of this is that we are just starting to understand the incredible impact the endocannabinoid system has on helping us feel right. The endocannabinoid system has two specific types of receptors, CB1 and CB2. Around the early 1990s, scientists began to better understand the effects of the cannabis plant on the body. Over time, they discovered that the chemical constituents found in the cannabis plant would bind to both the CB1 and CBD receptors. Binding to the different receptors resulted in different bodily responses. A specific chemical found in the cannabis plant, known as tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, was binding with high potency to the CB1 receptors in the endocannabinoid system. The results of this interaction led to psychotropic effects, which made this compound quite popular as a recreational drug. Another ingredient found in the cannabis plant, cannabidiol, or CBD, had different effects, as it has lower affinity to the endocannabinoid receptors in comparison to THC. Results from this binding were shown to relieve stress and support emotional and physical health, without the psychoactive effect observed with THC. Better understanding these two compounds led the nutraceutical industry to isolate CBD from the cannabis plant. They wanted to remove the psychotropic effects from the previously present THC while still maintaining the health support provided by the CBD. CB2 receptors are located primarily on immune system cells, as well as a diverse group of brain cells. FeelRite has similar binding effects to CBD. Both products enhance mood and emotional well-being, support immune system and brain function, promote total body comfort, and optimize overall health. The major difference is that CBD, although present in many products on the market, is not allowed in dietary supplements per the FDA. The ingredients found in FeelRite are known as phytocannabinoids, or cannabinoids, that are found naturally in plants. As a research and development team, we took a deep dive into scientific literature and found the phytocannabinoid ingredients shown to have the most potent effects on the endocannabinoid system with the best CB2 binding potential. After isolating these unique ingredients, we sent these ingredients to an outside laboratory to determine what combination of these ingredients, including our patented TriFactor Formula, would result in the strongest CB2 binding effects. All the work, research, and laboratory studies are what eventually led to the creation of this fascinating new product, FeelRite. I'd like to briefly highlight the individual ingredients in the FeelRite formula. The first is copaiba essential oil. Copaiba oil is extracted from copaiba trees that are found primarily throughout Central and South America. Copaiba oil binds to CB2 because of an active compound known as beta-caryophyllene, the first officially recognized dietary cannabinoid. Beta-caryophyllene has been isolated both from the cannabis plant as well as the copaiba tree. It has a unique capability to selectively bind to CB2 receptors while avoiding CB1 binding, thus preventing any psychoactive effects that may otherwise arise. Due to this selectivity, several studies show that copaiba oil can help support overall physical and emotional well-being. Palmitoyl ethanolamide is produced naturally by the human body and found in small amounts in certain foods such as egg yolks and nuts. However, you can reap additional benefits when PEA is consumed in a supplement. PEA is considered to be an endocannabinoid-like compound, without direct binding to cannabinoid receptors. PEA is partially composed of a fatty acid, which suggests that consuming this ingredient with food may increase its absorption into the body due to its solubility. This ingredient was first discovered many decades ago and has since undergone many clinical studies. Although there is still much to learn about PEA, the general consensus is that PEA can promote physical ease and emotional comfort. Sichuan peppers are small peppercorns, similar in size to black peppercorns that are grown in China and Taiwan. These peppers have been used traditionally, and are still used, in various Asian foods and dishes. When consumed in high enough concentration, you may feel a numbing sensation in your mouth. Don't worry, we don't have a concentration nearly that strong in our product. Your mouth won't go numb, you might just feel a light tingling sensation when you consume the product. Sichuan peppers offer support to the brain and emotional well-being. They affect neurotransmitters as well as act on the endocannabinoid receptors, at least in part due to the presence of the active components known as sanshool. The blend of cruciferous vegetables used in FeelRite includes vegetables like kale, broccoli, and cabbage. This blend contains a higher concentration of the active ingredients indole 3-carbonyl and diindole methane, also known as DIM. These active ingredients provide immune system modulatory effects for total body health, and some research suggests that these effects occur via CB2 receptors. One of the ingredients included in this electrifying blend is an extract from the plant species Acmella oleracea. This unique plant has many names depending on where you live in the world, ranging from spilanthes, buzzbuttons, or jambu. The name jambu is specific to Brazil, where it's used as a special spice blend in certain forms of Brazilian cuisine. Similar, yet different, from the numbing sensation provided by the Sichuan peppercorns, this concentrated plant extract creates an electric numbing sensation in your mouth when consumed in adequate amounts. The active ingredient responsible for this numbing sensation is spilanthol, and has been concentrated in our blend to maximize endocannabinoid receptor binding effects. We had a third-party lab study the individual ingredients in our FeelRite blend, as well as various popular market brand CBD oils. They studied the endocannabinoid receptor binding effects of FeelRite ingredients and found that Acmella oleracea, or electric daisy, had the greatest receptor binding effect of any individual ingredient. Electric daisy really is amazing. Of course, no formula would be complete without our patented proprietary 4Life transfer factor TriFactor Formula. Many of you are already familiar with this unique ingredient. As a refresher, the transfer factor found in our TriFactor formula comes from two main sources, cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk. Specific extracts from these sources provide concentrated transfer factors, small proteins with immune system benefits. The addition of this key ingredient to our FeelRite blend is to augment the immune system benefits already provided by the various ingredients in this blend. Now that we've talked about these powerful natural ingredients, I want to share a scientific study that tested the strength of these ingredients. Given that these ingredients were active in binding to CB2 receptors, we worked in conjunction with an independent laboratory to determine the comparative CB2 binding strength of each compound. This graph shows the CB2 receptor binding affinity of 4 FeelRite ingredients: copaiba essential oil, Sichuan pepper extract, cruciferous vegetable blend, and electric daisy. In this chart, the longer bars are the stronger interaction that is occurring between that specific ingredient and the CB2 receptor. Sichuan pepper extract had weak and insignificant interaction with the CB2 receptors, while cruciferous blend, copaiba essential oil, and electric daisy had moderate to strong interactions with CB2 receptors. We should note here that while copaiba essential oil had a strong interaction, it was an inverse effect. This indicates that when copaiba essential oil binds to CB2 receptors, it produces an effect that is different than the other ingredients. Once we determined the individual ingredients that interacted best with CB2 receptors, we created several formulas varying the individual ingredient levels to optimize their interaction with CB2 receptors. The graph on this slide shows the difference between the optimized FeelRite formula and leading market brand CBD oil products. As you can see here, FeelRite formula had the strongest CB2 binding effect. These results suggest that FeelRite is as good or better than competitors in terms of activating CB2 receptors. We wanted to better understand the specific immune system effects that would occur with FeelRite. As we have learned in this presentation, FeelRite interacts with CB2 receptors in the human body, and CB2 receptors are primarily located within the immune system. An ex vivo study was designed where immune system T cells derived of blood from a healthy donor and treated with FeelRite would be compared to overactive T cells that were exposed to PHA, a plant stimulant. When T cells are stimulated by a threat, they produce cytokines, which help communicate to other T cells that a threat is present. If the cytokine response is too high, it can actually be damaging to the cells. However, if the response is too low, your immune system may be suppressed and thus not respond properly to the threat. This graph displays the effect FeelRite had on 3 specific distressed T cell markers, also known as cytokines, interleukins 2, 10, and 13, all of which are directly related to T cell stimulation. You can see that compared to the overactive T cells, the T cells treated with FeelRite had a much lower stress response. Lower bodily stress response within individual cells means that your immune system can function more efficiently to help your body return to its normal, healthy state of homeostasis. Additionally, the T cells treated with FeelRite had a stress response that was not too suppressed, so the cells remained active in the presence of the threat. FeelRite provided a strong balance for supporting the immune system response without fully suppressing the immune system response. This data was also compelling enough that we plan on summarizing our findings and publishing it as a companion paper to our already published study. Publishing the research behind 4Life products allows you to feel confident about the science that validates the amazing effects of our products. All the ingredients in this formula have been third-party tested for endocannabinoid receptor binding potential. Several variations of these potential formulas utilizing all these key ingredients were created and tested until we found the formula with the highest CB2 receptor binding potential. For this reason, we feel confident that FeelRite truly has the potential to support your levels of physical and emotional comfort in your various environments throughout the day. We went through this process of sidestepping CBD in our products and ended up creating a far superior product because we wanted to feel right about what we were doing for our consumers. Now we hope that you can feel right too as you begin to experience the benefits of this amazing product. To receive the benefits of FeelRite, consume 2 soft gel capsules daily with 8 ounces of water. You can take them both at one time or take one soft gel earlier in the day and the second in the early afternoon. Due to the solubility of certain ingredients in FeelRite, we would suggest that consuming the soft gels with a meal to maximize ingredient absorption. This product contains ingredients derived from milk, eggs, and soy. It is not recommended for children or women who are pregnant or nursing. Benefits of FeelRite range from supporting physical comfort and well-being to mental alertness and relaxation. We are excited to hear your experiences as you try this new life-changing product so that you can feel right.